Alrighty. Good morning. Good morning. Another live session. Let's get to it. Let's get to it. All right. Today's Friday. So Friday in the markets is always a day where it could be a little bit choppy. Let me give you guys a rundown on how to yesterday went. Yesterday was a slow day, as I mentioned. Give me 1 second because I'm also getting some things ready, getting my scanners. So I'm gonna jump right into it this morning. So yesterday was a slow morning. I know you guys didn't really see for those who were on a live session, and then also for those who watched the sessions after. There was no activity in the beginning parts of the market. Like you're talking, the market did not move for about, let's say, market opens up at 9:30. We didn't get no action for an hour and a half. But patience is really key, and it's important to just save your ammo because you never know what could happen, right? And you should always, have a strategy, have a game plan. So when I traded a Robinhood yesterday, I did not show this on live, but I did catch this move. I had one contract, right? That one contract, I wasn't losing too much money. I had a stop order. My stop never got hit. And once we broke pre-market low, man, I went all in to right here. I don't have a recording of it, but I could find a way to pull this up for you guys. So I'll find a way to pull this up. But nonetheless, I took this trade, probably went in about 12 contracts. And I took this ride all the way to 130. So you're talking about 134 to 130. I think on the day on this stock, I probably made like 1,300. But I did have a swing position on Baba, and we're gonna go ahead and get to that. But I took this trade here, ended up closing out the day $900. So that was a really nice trade, great patience. And whenever you wait this long for a move, whichever direction it goes, it's gonna go ahead and take a ride down or a ride up whenever it breaks key levels. And I was able to go ahead and clock some good bankroll on that. Now, Baba, I had this swing trade, and it broke my. Oh, sorry about that. It broke my trend. You see how I have these trends right here? You guys would be able to see it clearly on the 1 hour chart. But this thing was holding on to a trend. I ended up trading to Baba like towards the end of the day to yesterday because I saw this trend, so I shorted it somewhere around here. Only made like $30, but it added on to my like $900 win, so it's nice. I didn't want to go ahead and push the gas. I just wanted to see if my strategy would work, and it did. Paid off like a little chump change. But nonetheless, in the after hours, we broke. And it's funny, right? I got out of this swing trade because I just got overwhelmed and I was just tired of it. But if this was today, I probably still would have been frustrated because this move happened in the after hours trading options. I would not have been able to go ahead and grab this move whatsoever. I would not have been able to. But if I would have waited and came into today, because I had 165 puts and 160 puts, the 160 puts would have been shot. Just coming into today because we're seeing this rollover. But if this was the 165 puts, I probably would have covered some of the losses that I have on the 160. So I just felt like it was best for me to get out this trade. And the reason why too is because we're in a channel, right? And this channel that we're in this channel where you guys see this 160, this blue level, and we have resistance basically right here at 169 to 168. So we're in this little bracketed spot, and for me to have a put and we're not even leaving this bracketed area, I'm like, man, let me just get out because I'm caught in chop. We're not breaking to 170. We're not breaking below 160. So the price action is literally between 160 and 160 to be exact. 169, yeah, like the 169 exact. So it just wasn't a good move. Going forward, I'm going to do the best I can to not swing trade because I am tired of the swing trades and in these market conditions. I'm good. I don't want to swing trade in these market conditions, man. So I'm gonna leave the swing trading alone for right now, unless something pops out in my face and it's one of my key strategies that I could talk about at a later time. I'm not touching that. Let's stick to the day trade, and I'm gonna give an overview too on I'm gonna give an overview on how this week went because if I would have never had that swing trade, man, today I think this week I probably could have clocked in about almost $2,000 or more. Because off day trading alone, I was really consistent on that. So, with all of that, I would not recommend swing trading for me. For those who are good at it, stick to it. I just know my skill. I know my strategies. You know what I mean? So I'm gonna stick to what I know, and we're gonna get to. Give me 1 second, you guys. We're gonna get to today's action. So there's a few stocks I already got my eyes on. All right. Some of that being I'm looking at hymns today. I'm also looking at let's see, I'm looking at hymns and I'm looking at Oracle, but let me also see what's going on. Like I also mentioned to you guys, I'm not really looking too much into like Nvidia, AMDs. Those are some overcrowded trades. On the gappers list, I'm not really seeing much going on today. The only thing that sticks out to me is HIMS and Oracle because I know those stocks are movers. Let's see what else is on the gappers list. Maybe Tesla might be a good move today, so I might go ahead and look at that. The reason why I say that because I see XPEV. XPEV is an EV company, so you know the EV sector might be doing something today as well. I traded Tesla on Monday, but it wasn't a bad trade. Only lost $80 on that one. So cool. Let's see what's going on. All right. Let me open up my iPad because normally I use my book, but today I feel like using my iPad. All right. All right. So him so far, Oracle. I know those two. Let's take the overall look and see what is going on in the market. So right now, industries that are moving when we look on the heat map, you got food and drugs. Nothing in this sector I want to trade. Home building, nothing I want to trade there. We don't get consistent to moves over there. Collective investments. Hood might also be a good play today still. Household integrate. All right. Ain't that much really going on. Yeah, ain't that much. Now let me go to my watch list, right? And let's go to my watch list and see what's going on here. Nvidia up a percent. I mean, it's up a percent. Apple is down 0.7. We're not gonna trade Apple. We're not gonna trade Google. Amazon might be a good move today. All right. I like Amazon. So, you know what? Amazon, Nvidia. I'm just writing things down like stocks I'm going to check out. It's not for sure that I'm going to trade these things. All right. Tesla. I said that already. I already have Oracle. I'm looking here, guys, whoever's taking a look. AVGO. Broadcom, yeah, no. Baba, I don't think I'm gonna. Oh, well, I'm gonna look at Baba today because Baba's gonna make a move. I'm just really waiting patiently on Baba to see which direction it wants to break, and whichever direction it wants to break, I'm going all in. But I gotta wait. I gotta wait. Let's see. Hood. Now, all these stocks, I'm going to do the best I can to check. It's basically 6 o'clock, so I got 30 minutes. I don't have all day to go through every single one of these stocks. I don't. And then AMD. All right. All right. So let's see what's cooking. When I look on percentage list right here, what's important to me, as I mentioned, is the daily chart. I like CoreWeave in terms of the move is making in the pre-market, but once again, I do not like the daily. I'm not a fan of the daily. We don't have full bar, so that's out. MU gapped up yesterday, so that's pretty nice. This would have been a solid trade. Regardless of the wick, we gapped up. We had a nice move up going from 196 to 206, a nice $10 move. So MU was nice. No, like I said, I don't like the wicks above and below. When I'm looking at Oracle is also moving in the pre-market. We are down 2%. And let's see. We got a little bit of a bar, but we got this wig, and then we're back down. I might go ahead and map out Oracle though, just because there's somewhat of a body here. But let's see if we have other stocks that are better to trade. Tesla is not trading below yesterday's range. It did trade below it and a little bit inside the pre-market, but we got back into yesterday's range. We got also a little bit of a body, so I'll probably go ahead and map out Tesla a little bit. So let me go ahead and just put these quick levels. So Tesla's an option. AMD, no. Like I said, I'm just probably gonna stay away from stocks like this today. AMD, Nvidia, probably not. Yeah, probably not on Nvidia. I do like the percent gap down though, because then we could either come back fully in the range and we're by this key level. So I do like it. Not gonna lie, but it's the daily. It's just the daily. I don't like the wicks. Meta looks like it could give some movement today. But Meta is just in this little bracketed area as well. You see how we're holding on the S1 on the daily chart, so we're holding action above 707. So I kind of like Meta, but we might have other options that are better. Hood, yeah, I'm definitely gonna watch Hood. So Hood, let's see, Tesla, Oracle. What else? Amazon. Amazon seemed like we probably get a good move, and we're by the 200 day. I like this. So 213. I like Amazon, man. The only thing with Amazon is that there's already so much action, but I like the fact that we're near the 200-day moving average. This is real key for me. Anything that's around the 200-day, I like. So I'm gonna try to map out Amazon. What else? I'm not doing MSTR. All right. Baba. Yeah, I have to look it up. Baba, I've been watching this for days. So that actually might be a good day trade. And last but not least, what else? I said I wanted to check out Hims. Let's see how Hims look, because Hims has full bodies as well. Decent. So, I look at Hims. Rise and shine, bro. Rise and shine, Brody. Let's go. Oh, yeah, bro. Shit, man, you just text me, too. I didn't even see it, bro. Hey, yo, I'm going to look at your text a little bit more after the stream, Brody. Well, hold on. I can see it right now. Hold on. Shit. Yeah, man. Like, yesterday was a slow day, bro. It was just a slow day. Yeah. I went ahead and shorted Hood yesterday. I know you joined the stream a little bit late. Yeah, bro. I took that trade on Hood. It just took a long ass time, but I caught that move. Once it broke the pre-market low, and I took it all the way down to 130. So that was a nice move to yesterday. So yeah. Yeah, man. Like I'm the swing trading to right now is just not the best market to swing trade, especially under Trump's administration. It's just not. It's too much indecisiveness, and I know I sent you that picture of to Baba or to what it did overnight, but this is why swings is just not the best, because Right now we're back to 162, so it's crazy, right? Like I've been waiting for this thing to get right back to 157. It gets back there, it drops all the way to 160, it drops all the way to 157, and then we're back up to 162. So it's just uneasy. It's just uneasy to go ahead and swing trade. So I'm just gonna stick to like the day trade for right now. Like we're just not in those markets, man. All right, let's see. I really don't know what to really go after right now because like I feel like it's Friday and I'm not really seeing anything that's like sticking out to me that I want to go ahead and map out. So let's go to some trustworthy names, right? So some trustworthy names is going to be Tesla. So let's start with Tesla, and then from Tesla I'll probably go to Oracle. Well, Oracle actually has a percentage, so Oracle is pretty nice. Not gonna lie. So you know what? I'm gonna start with Oracle first because that's on the gap down list and everything like that. So let's start with Oracle. So Oracle, we are yesterday's high on Oracle was 322.54. So 322.54 is the high. Then the low of yesterday is 303.07. All right, let's map out that low. 303.07. Okay. I'm gonna delete this yellow up to level. All right. I'm gonna put the pre-market levels right here, orange level right there. All right. The low of the pre-market is 298.11. The high of the pre-market is 307.61. And then now let's look for a high volume candle as always. High volume candle. I think it's 202. All right, 202,515 is the high volume candle. And we broke above this high volume. It was an indecision. Okay, cool. Yeah, bro. Yeah, I'm telling you, man. The swings just ain't it right now, bro. It's just not it, man. Like, we're really in uneasy times with this man in the office, bro. Like, and there's just a lot of market uncertainty. It's not that swings are not gonna work at all. Obviously, it's just right now swings are just not it. Like right now, like within a few weeks. Cause the thing about swing plays is that it's kind of like you got to be even more patient. You know what I mean? If you think like yesterday I was patient because I had to wait an hour and a half for a move. With swings, you got to wait like weeks in order to take a move. You know what I mean? Like you got to be. It's crazy. I was listening to this audio book or this audio on YouTube. I send it to you. And the thing about it is when it comes to swing plays, you gotta. It's like with day trades, you gotta wait about hours to go ahead and take advantage of a play. With swing plays, you gotta wait weeks. So sitting on cash is also a position. That's what the book was saying. Sitting on cash. The fact that you didn't take a position is also you taking a position in a way. If you follow my drift, because you're holding your soldiers. You know what I mean? Like you don't gotta be in a play. Like to yesterday, if I would have tried to force a play, I would have lost money and I would have never caught that move on Robinhood. So it's the same thing with a swing play. Like for me, for example, my swing play is gonna be at some point. I'm probably gonna get back into Alibaba because I'm watching this thing carefully. I'm watching it. So once we break under this 160, or once we cross certain levels, you know what I mean, on like the hour charts on higher time frames, like say for example, right, we're under the 200. The minute Alibaba gets under 160, I'm taking that swing now because then now it should be able to drop to 156 down to 140, and we could get somewhere inside this bracketed area and take it to the 50-day moving average. You know what I mean? But if we go ahead and reclaim this 168 and reclaim the 20-day and the 9, then we could take another swing trade. Go ahead up here. It's just we need to get out of this consolidation. because we're basically between this and here. We're just locked in. So with swing trades, you gotta wait a few days, before you go ahead and take a position. So that's that, when it comes to swing trading, man. And that's in these market conditions, bro. Because I tell you, it's hard. It's really hard because you can make money so fast, but it's probably not the money you're looking for, and that's fair, especially when you got targets. So that's fair. All right, so let's get back into this. Market's about to open up soon. All right, the monthly on Oracle, we're getting a move indecision mainly because we got a wick below and then we got a wick above, but we got a nice little body, so there's still buyers intact. We're looking at the weekly. It's still unsure where it wants to go, but the trend is starting to. But the trend and the momentum of this is still pointing higher. But we do have resistance right here, so like the gap down makes valid sense. And then on the daily chart, we're not trading outside of yesterday's range just yet. But we could easily turn around. We did double bottom right here at this 291. Just look how we bounced. We came back, bounced. So there is a bull case, and we're still in a bullish market. So we could easily try to come back up today, or we could easily come back down. It all depends what we do around this key level right here at 305.50. When we go ahead and look at the 4-hour chart, yeah, man, you see how we're holding on to this 200. So like I said, the bull case is still very well intact. And when we look at the 4-hour, we're still trading slightly above the 9 and 20 EMA. We definitely are trading above the 50. We got this buy wick, another buy wick a few days ago. So the buyers are here. Sellers are mainly probably around here, around 312. But the key sellers are where so yesterday we went ahead and took this drop at 320 and 316. All right, on the 1-hour chart, holding on to the trend. I don't think there's any key levels that I really want to go ahead and highlight. That I want to go ahead and put a yellow level on. Maybe this level at 312. If we do want to go ahead and creep our way up there, so let's go ahead and put a yellow level here for a target. If we do go ahead and move up, and we want to test this area again. So between the 4-hour and the 1-hour, there's a possibility we could ride up, but if we see the 4-hour, we got some resistance right here at 308. So I'm gonna put a level there because I'm not gonna see that on a smaller time frame. So let's put a yellow level right there at 308 because we could grind up here. Seems like it's gonna break pre-market high, but then we got this resistance, and then this thing could go ahead and turn around. All right, on the 15-minute, probably really nothing much to map out here, but we can see a little bit clearly. We got some chop, we got some wicks, and everything like that. So got to sit there and wait a little bit at market open and just see what's going to happen. But like I said earlier, even on other time frames, the bull case is still intact since we're trading above the 200, trading above moving averages. We got this nice little buy candle, but after this, it's just been real choppy. So we just got to wait to see what happens when the market opens. Right? And I say that a lot, wait to see what happens at market opens, because the pre-market, we're just here to assess, potential moves. But it doesn't mean that it's going to happen. The market opens don't give us a clear picture of what is going to really take place. All right, so on my list here, I'm going to look at Oracle on my order book. Let me go ahead and plug that in. All right. There's not that many sellers up top. There's really not that many sellers. There's a lot more buyers. There's buyers at 304, a heavy buyer at 304. The largest selling group is at 318, which is crazy. Oh, no, because I thought my level was at 318. So, yeah, so the largest seller is at 318. We have another seller at 309. So I think because we have so many buyers, this thing can end up falling down, but who knows? The largest lot size on Oracle is a 2,400 lot size at 304.65. This order book is not really the best. It's not really too many buyers. I see one heavy buyer, but I don't see no heavy seller. So this is pretty quiet. Oracle's pretty quiet. But I'm still gonna go ahead and take a look at it because of the gap down. We had a good body on it. So Oracle for right now is definitely on my list. I'm gonna put that on my secondary list though, which is gonna be which means it's just on my top list up there. I definitely think it's tradable, but just gotta give that one a little bit more time. I mark it open. All right, so that's Oracle. Let's definitely go to Tesla. I'm looking at Tesla for the Tesla's in a real range, honestly. But I'm saying Tesla because XPath is on the gap down list, and XPath is an EV stock. So, the fact that I see EV on the gappers list, it just lets me know that Tesla might be in play because it's the EV sector. So yesterday's low was 421.31. So let's go ahead and map that 421.31. Yesterday's high was 439.35. So let's put that level there, 439.35. Cool. High volume candle. Let's go ahead and find that on Tesla. 890. 890,046. So that's at this candle. So since this is a red candle, we're always going to put that level above. We went ahead and broke through that resistance. And I don't think we're going to have another high volume candle. Okay. Let's take a broader look at this. Tesla has been in indecision for the month so far of October. We haven't really picked a direction. Not really much to cover there. This is recent highs. Oh wait, no, this is all damn near all-time highs. So yeah, so Tesla is still in decision. Currently in the pre-market, we are trading below down here, so we could get a move down to 406 at some point within the month. I'm not saying today. Then on the weekly, yeah, we can see Tesla's just indecision. It hasn't picked a direction all week on Tesla. So yeah, but prior to this, we had a sell indecision. So we got some indication that Tesla is about to roll over and maybe get back down here. I'm definitely looking at some point that I think Tesla would get back into. I think Tesla would get back into like the 300s. In this month of October, I don't know. Maybe towards the end of October or the beginning of November, I think we could get that rollover on Tesla. On the daily chart, we're kind of just in this like chop, or we're just in this channel. We're not really moving anywhere. I like the fact that in the pre-market, we're slightly trading above and below the 20-day, which means we could probably go ahead and test some levels at 419 today. We could probably test the support down here at 417. I'm going to put a level down here at 417. Because there's an R3 level there if we do want to go ahead and break down a little bit. I want to see, I definitely want to see if we could go ahead and test here at 417. But we've been trading in this 5-minute above VWAP. We've been holding on to the 920-day moving average. We got above the 200-day. So Tesla, is still, as everything else, has like a slight bull case, but we are rolling over on the 9 and 20. So a down movement is definitely possible. Once again, I always say just wait till the market open. We've been going to the 4-hour chart. We're holding on to the 200-day. We've been holding on to the 200-day for quite some time. We've been holding on to the 200-day since, September 2nd. Wow. Even a little bit more than that. So even since August 6th, this thing has been above the 200. But the key thing to see here, you see how Tesla's is really in this channel? So Tesla is honestly in a strong channel. It hasn't made any, we had this strong move here where we got to 479, and this was not at market open. This was after hours. We got to 479, and we got back in this channel. We kind of broke out above again, but we just in this little chop. So Tesla could be real tricky today too. We are trading below moving averages on the 4 hours, so under the 50, under the 20 and 9, so we can't get this little push down. And this is why I'm thinking Tesla's going to go ahead and break down, because the longer we stay here, whichever direction this thing breaks, this thing is going to either drop or it's going to shoot up. But the fact that we already tested up here, I don't see Tesla making this kind of move today. I see Tesla either staying in this range or we actually might break today and get below 415. And man, we're gonna head down for the Himalayas to like 387. So I like Tesla. I'm definitely gonna go ahead and keep my eye on it. When I look on the 1 hour chart, we definitely have some support down here at this 417 because we got this wick. We got this momentum play here. We kind of holding support at this 415, 417. All right. Yep. You see right here, this area again is starting to be present. 417, 417, 416 area. So there's support between 415 and 417. And then just look at it again, 415. So there's a lot of support right here. So today, we might see Tesla go ahead and move higher, or we could come back down and test this area. And if we do break it, man, it's going to be a nice trade. So Tesla is nice. I'm definitely all aboard on Tesla. This will be on my main list today. And I don't really need to map out any levels above the pre-market high because we got the 200-day moving average. But you know what? I'm going to put a level right at this 200-day so I could catch that. Let me see if there's a level on the 4-hour chart. No, there's no level on the 4-hour. But just in case Tesla wants to go ahead and go crazy at the market open, right here at this 200, I'm going to go ahead. Oops, I messed that up. All right. So if we do go ahead and make this move to 431, I'm going to see that on my 5-minute chart. Right there. And that's why it's important to check other time frames, because we could run into resistance on a different time frame, and you won't see that on a smaller time frame. Let's take a look at the order book on this one. I'm not really seeing too much activity on Oracle. I have it on my list, but I'm just not seeing much there. Tesla, okay, there's a lot of sellers on Tesla. The sellers are overpowering the buyers greatly. High sellers at 440 though. Then we got our second highest sellers at 435. And then buyers are the highest buyers at 415, which that's where the support is at. So we're gonna see, but there's a lot of sellers on Tesla though. And even on this L2 order book, there's a lot of sellers as well. We can see it just based off the graph. But in terms of sizing, the bids so far from what I see on this little small thing is that the bids are a little bit more active. But let's take a deeper dive into the ladder where we could see more of the order book. We got 1,000 lot size at 424.80. We got another 1,000 size at 424.40. Another 1,000 size. 1,700 lot size at 174 flat. So there's some buyers down below for sure. There's some buyers down below, and on the sell side, 426 we got sellers. Another 426.40 some sellers. 426.80 sellers. 427 heavy seller at 2,000 lot size. All right, so this one kind of shows like an even match, but I think the sellers are a little bit more in in terms of the order book. But if we take a look at what's going on in terms of the chart, buyers were in control for this period of time, but sellers are starting, or they did start to step up once we got to this 425 to 427 area. We started to run into some heavy resistance. So let's see. I definitely like Tesla though. News-wise, no catalyst, no news today. I see Tesla forecast gets thrown into the sell pile again. Well, yeah. So that means we got somebody who wants to sell Tesla. So we got some shorts coming in there. That's the only catalyst, but I don't think that's something that we gotta really keen in on too much at this point today. So let's go ahead and have Tesla on the list for sure. All right, so we got Tesla, Oracle. All right, Tesla, Oracle. All right. What time is it? 6:24. Let's see what else we could go ahead and map out. Tesla, Oracle. I did like Amazon. And I liked Amazon because we're by the 200. That's why I like Amazon on the daily chart. So honestly, I might choose that one. It's gonna be between Amazon and Baba. Let me check HIMS again. No, I'm not gonna trade HIMS. Let's see. Amazon. Okay. Let's go back to Robinhood. I like Robinhood for a potential second day play because we crossed the 200 and probably get back and probably get down to 127. Because we got a level here at 127.49. Oh, yeah, but we could bounce off of this. And we got size coming in on that too. All right, let me not take too long. Oracle, Tesla. All right, so this is gonna be the determining factor. Is the order book. Amazon, okay. Now let's look at Hood. Yeah, Hood doesn't got much going on. I'm gonna take my chances on Amazon today. So let's go to Amazon. Baba, I like the Baba, but Baba been. I'm still gonna watch Baba. I'm gonna put some levels on it, but I'm not gonna map it out too heavily because Baba has just been in chop, and I don't want to get caught in any of that. So let's see. Yesterday's low on Amazon is 212.81. Pre-market, we're trading within range. I'm gonna have to be a little quick with this. I'll move kind of slow. High is 218.59. Okay. The highs and lows of the pre-market, 211.43. Okay, nice. All right, I'm gonna do this really, really fast because market's literally about to open. High volume candle. Let's find this one quickly. I think it's probably 282. All right, high volume candle, 282,000 right here. It's the high volume candle right there. We're trading above that, trading above the moving average, 920, 200, above VWAP. Okay, cool. We got that one. The daily chart around the 200. Okay. All right. When I'm looking at the order book, there's more sellers, but the buyers are pretty heavy. So I think Amazon could take a nice ride up. So I'm gonna put Oracle on my third list because Oracle seems like, I don't know, Oracle seems a little iffy. It just does. So let's go here. Well, you know what? Okay, I got a solid minute and some change to really assess what I'm gonna do. I just don't like the order book on Oracle. Well, let's go back to Amazon. And there's no catalyst. I just think Amazon's probably going to be a better look. So I'm still watching Oracle. I'm just looking at it on my other screen. All right. So we got that one. So Amazon, Tesla, Oracle. And I'll be watching Tesla at the open. So Tesla, Amazon, Oracle, and Baba is something I will be just keeping my eye on. All right, market about to open up in just 5 seconds. Let's go. Mm. As always, be patient. Allow the market to do its thing. I like what I'm seeing on Tesla, so I'm gonna look at some shorts. Just because that daily, I'm probably gonna have to short this thing right away because we're right under the 20-day moving average. Probably gonna get the drop to 422. I'm not gonna rush and get in there like that. Amazon is already doing a nice drop. I like that. Yeah, ooh, Oracle. Yeah, but Oracle's coming into the support area. Amazon is already nice. I like Amazon. It's funny because that's why I was watching it. Breaking under the 200 on the daily. But if Amazon could break below this 212, I'm probably going to jump in there. I don't want to jump in right now. Because this thing could bounce off of the 200 on the daily chart. But I really do like Amazon. Yeah, Oracle is dropping. Amazon dropping. Oracle is really dropping hard right now. We just broke pre-market low, which that was a key resistance area. I'm probably gonna jump in Oracle. Oh, I don't like that spread though. Nah, I do not like that spread on Oracle. That spread on Oracle is really nasty. Oh my gosh, yeah, I'm not touching that. Yeah, let's go back to Amazon. The spread on Oracle is $1. It's $1 spread on Oracle. Yeah, I can't go ahead and touch something like that. All right, so we're gonna stay focused on Tesla and Amazon. Like Tesla. Yeah, we're just not getting any solid. Like Amazon has a nice full bar candle right here, so that's what I like. So I think with Amazon we got like a solid direction. I'm not jumping into Tesla just yet because Tesla is is staring at the pre-market high, and this could be resistance. If we break above, then I might be inclined to go ahead and go long. But we also got a pivot level that's right here. So I'm not going to jump in that. We also got a target right here on Tesla at 430. So we just broke. I'm probably going to go, damn, Why that shit cost so much? Tesla's about to run to that pivot level. But to be honest, I don't want to take this. I was thinking about taking a call on Tesla, but nah, yeah, but I don't want to take that. I'm gonna give it a little bit more time. Okay, Amazon. Where we at, Amazon? I like what I'm seeing on Amazon. Just trying to see which direction this thing is really trying to head to. I like how we broke the pre-market high on Tesla, but for some reason I just don't trust it. I'm looking at the price action. Yeah, Amazon is nice. I like this volume that we got here. I, I like that surge, but we're still trading below VWAP. Tesla is showing pretty nice steadiness right here. About to go long on Amazon, possibly. Right. I'm also looking at the level 2. 428. It's crazy that trading stocks. There's so much information that you process. All right. All right. Tesla. Yeah. I'm not gonna. Just gotta sit on my hands. I like the fact that we're above pre-market high, but the way Tesla looks to me, I feel like we're gonna get up here and run into resistance. This could be a nice scout play, but I want to make the most out of my trades, man. I don't want to just jump into anything just because it's gonna make a move. Because the move needs to be worth it, you know. And I just don't see that move being worth it. Because right now, 429. If I take this trade, I'm gonna get in at. I should get in at a 430 call, but it just looks so weak. Because Tesla's actually in the sell zone. I'm looking at the order book, and it's really in the sell zone. Amazon might fall and come into some more buyers, actually. So this is just a patient game. Yep. And you see why then I left Tesla alone? Because Tesla was just, it didn't move upwards with speed and conviction. It moved really slow and steady. I didn't like that. and we don't have any five because and we don't have a 5 minute candle. I like to take 5 minute ORBs, and these 5 minutes are not showing any momentum. So just gotta wait, and then we're trading above key levels too. So it's a little choppy right now. I I definitely don't think today we're gonna wait about like an hour, 2 hours for a move, hour and a half. I think the move is about to come in just a few minutes. See how Tesla's taking that turnaround? I like that on Tesla because we're right back in the pre-market range. All right. Looking at Amazon again. I'm gonna go back. I'm gonna go short on Amazon. Let's go short right about. Not yet. Now. Okay, I just got in on Amazon on some Amazon shorts. Just one contract. If we could break below 212, now that's an ad. Because we're trading already below the 200-day moving average on the daily. And then my target would be pre-market low at 211. I gotta move this stop about $1. All right, so let Amazon go ahead and do its thing. This blue line is yesterday's low. So the reason why I didn't go ahead and go heavy yet, because I want this thing to break yesterday's low. If we could break yesterday's low, then I can shoot for S1 level at 210 on Amazon and take it short. And buyers are at 210. Wow. It's crazy how I'm able to find these things, man. There's heavy buyers at 210. Heavy. So we just need this thing to break yesterday's low. For my options, I have my average cost is 530 and my stop is 430. So you're talking $100 loss if it goes against me. Oracle is dropping again, but like I said, Oracle's spread is like disgusting. Let me see the spread now. If the spread changed a little bit, yeah, it did. So now we're talking about it's still nasty. 30-cent spread. Yeah, I'm not trading that. Not on no Friday. Right. Amazon is looking good. We got open range right here. I have to look at this. I have to look at the order book and see if the ask is going to meet those bids. I'm going to wait for the next 5-minute chart. See, we got a level right here at 212. Yeah, but this is not enough of a range. 212.38 is not enough. Okay, about to add on Amazon. Just got to give it a little bit more time. Because we got this S1, this S2 level at 212.37. Just gotta be a little bit more patient. Tesla's not doing anything. Spread on Oracle is so bad. Damn. Yeah. I'm just gonna leave Oracle alone. Cause Oracle spread is just terrible, man. It's just honestly not a good spread. I want to trade it, but it's just terrible. Tesla starting to roll over. Yeah, today just might be a quiet day. Possibly. Okay, we getting some momentum. Tesla. There's nothing going on. Definitely don't want to get chopped up. There's nothing going on right now. Still in on my puts on Amazon. Trying to see if you could take this thing down to about 211, 210 and meet those buyers. Tesla's probably going to try to meet those sellers at 430, a little bit above 430, 435. So Tesla could definitely go ahead and possibly want to go ahead and touch that. But there's just no movement. Everything is in the channel. If we take a good look at the 5-minute chart, there's nothing really going on right now. Amazon is rolling over. Tesla's back above VWAP on both the 2-minute and 5-minute. Trying to see if the bids are meeting the ask, and they are meeting the ask. Yes, they are. But it's fake outs. It's not consistently meeting those ask numbers. Yeah, it's like the more it goes up, it just runs into resistance. So we gotta wait for Tesla to get above 430. Can't take that trade. Oh, there we go. All right, I'm in on Tesla. I might have to cut Amazon. Yeah, I'm gonna cut Amazon. Amazon, so one. I'm all out on Amazon. Try to take Tesla to at least 435. Probably gonna add in a Tesla. This might be a sketchy play for me. No, I'll just leave that alone actually. I don't want to go too heavy on Tesla to like that. Oh damn, man! I think I need to get out like right now on Tesla. But the 5-minute, we got a level right here, so I'm not trying to just run like that. But on the options, we kind of hit the 200-day moving average on the options play. Okay, let's go to Amazon. So Tesla, I'm trying to take it to this level right here at 434.75. And then on Amazon, because we're starting to pick up a little bit, I would like to put in some size on that and head higher. I don't want to add in the Tesla, because then Tesla could be a bit funky. But I like these full bars. We're going to break above this high. I'm going to go in 2 contracts on Amazon pretty soon. Just waiting for some more confirmation. I like the fact that we're above the 200 on this one. Yeah, some sellers are coming in on Amazon right now. A heavy seller came in at 214. There we go on Tesla. I'm gonna let Tesla go ahead and get to that level a little bit more. And you see, I didn't even add on that. I don't want to go ahead and ruin this trade. I'm gonna go in on a call on Amazon soon. It's not right now, but it's coming. It's coming. Tesla, I just want Tesla to reach this level at 434 and some change. Amazon is nice. Above the 2. I'm in on Amazon on a call. We're going to do a 303. Place that order. So I got a call on Amazon, a call on Tesla. The daily on Tesla looks good. I don't see a reason to get out just yet. We're just looking for another dollar move. Oh, this thing is struggling though. Yeah, it was like, yeah, it's kind of like that was the move on Tesla. It doesn't seem like we're gonna get deeper into 434. Trying to hold it though. I don't like that drop on Amazon. That's a slow day. It's a slow day. I'm probably gonna get all out on Tesla. Let's give another 5-minute candle on it, but I'm probably gonna get all out. Tesla's just not doing what I needed to do. Let's give the next 5-minute candle a chance. Yeah. Yeah, Tesla, you're not looking too good, man. The Oracle's taking this hit, but the spread on Oracle was so bad. I never had an opportunity to really get inside that trade. All right, yeah. Let's see. All right, Tesla. I don't think you're doing what I want you to do. I guess I'm asking too much for 437. I mean, for 434.70. I think I'm asking for too much. All right, yeah. I'm all out on Tesla. I don't like it. Oracle, now we got a 30-cent spread on Oracle. Amazon is just caught in this channel. Amazon is not picking any direction right now. Let me just be patient. Yeah, I'm not gonna trade Tesla anymore, so that's out. I kind of wanted to hold Tesla to take it up here to this level, but I just wasn't seeing any strong momentum. So to me, it didn't make sense to hold on to that play. Seems like we're about to go ahead and get there now, though. But that's all right. I made like $50 on it, and then today I've only lost. I realized a $29 loss. That's not bad. All right. See what the SPY's doing. Let's check back into Amazon on the order book. Amazon starting to come back up. Let's see, do we got any levels above? Well, we don't got no levels above when it comes to Amazon, though. But Amazon could come back up to at least 215. Amazon looks good for a drop. It doesn't really look good for a long. But price action is showing me that Amazon wants to go ahead and really aim higher for the most part. It seems like we can even get to 216. Because on the 1 hour, I'm not seeing a level, but I see a level on the 30-minute. Also see on the 15-minute too as well. But I don't want to go ahead and load the boat just because. I want us to break here. Oracle's dropping some more. I feel like now I could probably take Oracle. I'm in on Oracle for a short. And my goal is to take Oracle to 291 on the 1 hour chart. So I'm going to sit down for a little bit on that one. So I'm in on 295 puts on that one, on Oracle. So let's put Oracle because I'm not going to trade Tesla anymore. My target on Oracle is going to be 291.59. And I say that because of the 1 hour chart. Because we got a level that's right there. I just got to sit here and wait till we get down there. My stop is at, I have $100 stop. $100 at risk on Oracle. I should probably move it to 150. How much am I losing on Oracle? On $56. All right, it's not bad. All right, so I'm gonna leave Oracle alone. Amazon not doing much, so I gotta sit on my hands for a while. There's not too much activity today. That's all right. This thing is gonna make a move. One of these stocks is gonna make a move in either direction. Just gotta be patient. Let me see, where's this level on the 5 minute at? 291, yeah. So the goal is to take Oracle to 291. That's the goal. The patient trader always wins. Slow markets. Slow markets. Don't want to move my stop. I was thinking about moving my stop on Oracle, but could I just breed bad habits? What time is it? It's 10:13 East Coast time. Haven't really made any kind of move. Oh, look at Tesla. Look at Tesla, yo. Look at freaking Tesla. I wanted to keep that contract, but man, look at Tesla. Look at that. Damn, that sucks. Where did I get out on Tesla? I wanted to take it up here. That sucks. That sucks. It's all right. Hopefully Amazon could go ahead and do something for me. All right, Amazon, we're making a move. SPY's making a move. We just broke this level. All right. I think with Amazon, we could go ahead and add into this. Let me be mindful of that. Oh, I got stopped out on Oracle. Yeah, I got stopped out on Oracle. Yeah. And that's fine. That's fine. All right, so Oracle took a loss. Tesla, small, little win. And then right now we're trading Amazon, and Amazon's not really doing much. SPY's taking a nice little ride up. Damn, Tesla would have been nice. Probably should have held on to that trade, man. But I didn't like it. It was coming up, it pulled back. It seemed weak because we got above here. Yeah, we pulled back. Yeah, so this is where I got Tesla. I got Tesla at a breaking point, and then we ran up because my goal was right here. Is 434.77, and we kind of chopped around. I probably should have waited till we actually fell, but it's all right. Protect the capital. Today's not a bad loss at 152. So far. 152 to realize loss. Damn. Damn, son. Sometimes the markets are just boring. Well, the markets is always boring, but some it's just like every day you're not gonna get, crazy great activity. You're just not. Give me 1 second. Yeah, I was listening to an Instagram post. I hope you guys see this and you guys are watching me and you guys learn that trading this is trading. This what I'm doing is trading. Sitting here waiting. Taking some small losses, not trying to take big losses, not trying to force anything. I hope you guys really see like this is the harsh reality of trading. Probably could have kept that move on Tesla, but it's whatever. I probably need to do better when it comes to taking my losses. I mean, when it comes to keeping my wins. Like I said, I just didn't like the fact on Tesla that we were. I just should have waited till we actually broke down. But I didn't want to give back any profit. It's just that simple. I just didn't want to give back any profit. Oracle's going right back down. Stopped me out to go back down, but I'm not going to add into that position. I don't think it's worth it. Maybe it is worth it. I don't know. Let's see what else is going on. So I was looking at Hims. Let's see what Hims is doing. Ooh, Hims sold off. Man, that would have been a great trade. The Oracle's getting to that 291 now. Can't trade it. I missed it. Wow. I literally said I'm not going to trade Hims. Sheesh. Missed that move on Hims. Oracle dropped, but the spread was so bad in the beginning, I couldn't take it. That was all I'm looking at. I didn't mark up NVIDIA. NVIDIA had a nice rod up. We're breaking pre-market high now. Baba's not doing anything. Baba's right back up. All right. Hood. Hood didn't do anything either. AMD. AMD was nasty. Wow, this drop on Hims is phenomenal. Like, this is what you want to see. That's what you want to see. Amazon ain't doing jack shit. Damn, the Oracle hit all my levels. I just got stopped out, and I didn't want to, and I didn't want to go ahead and jump back in there. Alrighty. I'm going to call it on the stream, guys. You guys not going to see anything exciting today. But what you are seeing is taking it easy and not forcing trades. You know, just taking it easy, not forcing trades, making sure capital is preserved, not losing too much. So I'm definitely not upset with today's trading. So I'm going to call it, guys. Call it early. You guys don't got to sit here and watch nothing happen for hours on hours and hours. All right. Catch you guys. See you guys on the next one. Peace.